Hey, Andrew. How you doing?
Hey, Fabian, how are you?
Fine, thank you. Now, this is your big singing debut, right? So is it true that you had to learn to sing for a year for this movie?
Yeah, I'd never sung before, and Lin-Manuel was, you know, had the confidence in me that I could get there, and thank God we had a year because I got to really, really open up my voice with a great singing teacher, Liz Kaplan, and a whole community of people supporting me. So I feel this is the life, bo 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 bo. I got a lot of time and resources to get to the place of being able to sing like Jonathan Larson.
Now, was there any backup plan, like to replace your voice with someone else?
No, I don't think so. I think Lynn would have recast me if he figured out that I couldn't get there. I think the plan was for me to kind of go and do a couple of sessions with a singing teacher, Liz, and for her to say, from her expertise and experience, whether or not she felt that I could get to that point of being able to, fully sing like John in a very passionate and confident and good on the ear way. So if they'd said, what, this isn't going to work, they would have just found someone else that could have played the part, I think. But thankfully, I managed to get to that place, so that was cool.
Check.
Now, John was worried in the movie about turning 30, working in a diner instead of a theater. Have you ever had that kind of experience? I have to do this by this age?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think that's one of the universal reasons why this film is connecting with people is that there are we all have dreams and we all have desires and we all have this and in our 20s especially, I think it's that period of time where we are kind of archetypally built to
What
kind
were
of
yours?
oh I mean, gosh, I don't know if I have anything specific, but I know I wanted to be able to make money off of acting. I know that's why I wanted that to be my main source of income.
Boba boba.
What about turning 40? Because I was at that point that John was when I turned 40. Like, oh my God, am I getting old? And you're 38, so you are not yet there, but how's that?
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm on my way to 40 for sure. I don't want to talk about it particularly, but for me, it's more like I've had a lot of great creative experiences in my life. So now it's more if I want to have children, if I want to be a dad, and if I want to create a family and not be exhausted by it all the time, I think I need to kind of really start thinking about that.
You were nominated back in 2016, right? So what it meant at that time and what it would mean now.
I mean, what it meant at that time was it was just a tremendous honor, and it's the first time I've ever been nominated for an Oscar for an Academy Award, and obviously it's a surreal thing to even consider yourself being put in that position. But and when it happened, I was just so happy and moved and touched, and thought, well, gosh, thank God I stuck to it. Thank God I stayed with in the face of failure like John experienced. Thank God I carried on, and here we are. And I was rehearsing a play in London at the time, and I took a break and I saw the nominations come out, and I was like, oh my gosh. It was an incredibly meaningful thing, and I got to bring my family to the ceremony, and my dad and my mom and my best friend from drama school, and it was a beautiful thing. And I don't take it for granted. And the same thing, in terms of this year, it's not something that I have any control over. All I have control over is the work that I do and the effort that I put in and my doing things that I'm passionate about. So I've already won in that way. Like, I'm just incredibly passionate about this project and Jonathan Larson, and so
So what
proud of
about
him and everyone that I worked with on it.
So what about the other award that you had the year before, like the best kiss for Spider-Man? How that compared with this kind of awards?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I got that award for Spider-Man. I don't. You may be mixing me up with someone. But if I did, I'm honored. I'm deeply,
2015.
deeply honored. I don't. Oh, maybe it was. I don't know. Oh yes, yes. Again, just the fact that I get to kiss people and get awarded for it You know, it's a foolish thing, and I'm very, again, just very, very grateful for that, for it.
Don't say the answer.
Thank you.